Ambessa is the most relevant yet mysterious character in Arcane Season 2. What are her true intentions? Why will she be the biggest villain in Piltover? How does it all relate to Singed, and will his lore be retconned? And why is Mel desperately wanted by Noxus? Ambessa has 2 kids. We know that one of them got killed. I believe her son Kino was killed by the Black Rose. Who are the Black Rose? They are a secret group from Noxus that run the political scenes in the country, and a co-founder of the organization is someone called LeBlanc. We actually see LeBlanc in episode 3. She is the one who is controlling Amara and Mel's assistant. And a bit of background on LeBlanc is that she is a super powerful mage able to control people and create unlimited clones of herself. The Black Rose killed Kino because they believed he had an artifact that could be of use to them. I'm gonna pause here and show you why the Medada family has access to an overpowered artifact. Runeterra is the planet places like Zorn, Piltover and Noxus are on. There is a place called Shurima. This is an ancient nation which used to have ascended warriors. Each ascended warrior was very powerful, and an example of an artifact would be their weapon. It is confirmed that Ambessa has Shuriman heritage from her bio. She grew up in a place called Rockrun, and her ancestors used to trade in the north of Shurima. I believe due to Ambessa's heritage, Mel was gifted or had inherited an artifact that is very powerful and useful for the Black Rose within Noxus. The Black Rose thought that Kino had this artifact and killed him as a result, and although Ambessa has told Mel she is in trouble, the magnitude of her trouble has not been explained to Mel, and we see this at the end of episode 3. My theory does not stop here. Now we are getting into the juicy bits. Go get some food and relax. Mel uses this artifact during the final scene of Arcane Season 1, where Jinx fires the rocket and we see a gold glow. That gold glow was the artifact in action. Someone could ask, why did the Black Rose take so long to pursue this artifact? Well, they firstly thought it was with Kino, so had no reason to chase Mel when Mel was in Piltover, and secondly, LeBlanc is over 1000 years old, and from her lore, she is very capable, patient, and only executes a plan when it's super necessary. And honestly guys, maybe LeBlanc could have had control of Mel's assistant and Amara since the beginning and had no reason to do anything until she found out Kino was useless to her goals. Or had her eyes on Mel with her clones, but you get the gist. Why the Black Rose would want this artifact is to stop the resurrection of Mordekaiser, or LeBlanc just wants more political power in Noxus. What is this artifact? I have a theory on this. The artifact is called the Locket of the Iron Solari. This is an item from the League of Legends game, and its ability is that it creates a shield for someone when they are under damage or heavy impact. And it makes sense, because an effect of the item is that it shields nearby people too. And Jace was also someone who came out unharmed from Jinx's rocket. So how did Mel get this item? Let's go back to the map of Runeterra. There is a place called Targon. This is a place for powerful people where a lot of gods/aspects live. In Targon, there is a group called the Solaris. They are sun worshippers and have been around for a long ass time. The Locket of the Iron Solaris belongs to this group. Side note, this is the group Leona is in from League of Legends. I believe Ambessa married someone from the Solaris group, and it's more believable since we have no clue who she married. And I think Riot has done that for a big reveal later. Due to her marriage, the man she was married to must have given her the Locket of the Iron Solari for Mel to inherit. Another reason is because of Mel's outfit. I told you the Solaris are sun worshippers, and I don't think it's coincidence that her outfit looks like a sun-shaped cutout. Someone can question, why did Mel inherit the artifact and not Kino? For this, I need to explain the Solaris. The Solaris was created by a goddess known as the Golden Sister. She is currently in the Celestial Realm, a place where gods vibe with each other. In the Solaris, no one was worthy of replacing the Golden Sister except a girl called Leona. She was worthy to be the host of the Golden Sister and is the current leader of the Solaris. Take note into how both leaders of the Solaris are female, and that is why I believe the female Mel inherited the artifact and not the male Kino. The final part of this theory is the best part. Do like and subscribe if you made it this far. I did mention how Ambessa will be the greatest villain in Piltover. We know that Singed cares for his daughter. I mean, he tells us this in season 1 when he's talking to Silco, and there are countless images of him looking at a picture of his daughter. Ambessa will find this out about Singed and will end up using him for her own motivation and goals. And Ambessa is very cunning. She isn't Team Piltover, and we know this when we see the ending of episode 3 and find out she plotted the memorial attack, because she is willing to work with either side to get what she wants. She wants weapons and for there to be a war between Zorn and Piltover. Silco is dead and she can't team up with Jinx because Jinx is a loose cannon and in hiding. Therefore Singed is her best bet. It's important to know that Ambessa will use Singed to work on Hextech and Shimmer, because all the scientists who are good enough like Jace and Heimer, they aren't anywhere to be seen, and from episode 3 where they went, no one will know where the location is because it's top secret and it was a wild rune. And you could say, why not Victor? Well, he is nowhere to be seen, or everyone believes he is in a coma. Also, Singed was his tutor, and Victor's stance on Hextech is that it's dangerous. But Ambessa knows that Singed is willing to do her dirty work, so she will use Singed to create her weapons that she wants through the blackmail of his daughter. I mentioned that his lore will be retconned because from Singed's Runeterra lore, he gets approached by a Noxian commander called Emistran who gives him money to create a weapon of mass destruction for a Noxian war. That in the Arcane timeline has already happened. Therefore, Singed has already made that weapon, but it makes no sense. I'm a bit conflicted. Is Singed doing it for money, or is he more bothered about his daughter? It wouldn't be sensible for him to be okay with mass murdering thousands of innocents, but Singed also gave Shimmer to Silco, so I'm not too sure on his morality. That is why I believe Riot will change Singed's lore and retcon all of it. Ambessa is not only using Singed, she is also plotting to use Caitlyn. I was wondering, why would she want Caitlyn to be the commander? Does she think Caitlyn is easy to control? And does she know about Caitlyn's conflicted view on how to treat the people of Zorn? Regardless, Ambessa did this knowing Caitlyn has a weakness which she can exploit. And I believe she will use that weakness to further her own goals. I want to talk to you about why I think Maddie is evil. Disclaimer, I don't have much reasoning for this, but the way she shakes Vi's hand, something about that angelic looking face gives me devil energy. And Vi's drunk friend is also wary of her. And finally, when Ambessa wants to plot against Piltover by making Kate the commander, the first person to join in on Ambessa's chant is Maddie. Therefore, she is evil, and if I'm right, then Riot should hire me as their professional theorist. And if I'm wrong, I'll just delete this video. This is my second theory on Arcane Season 2. I have a few more big ideas, one about Victor and a really big one around Jinx. This has been fun, and honestly the first video got way more views than I expected, so it feels kinda surreal. These outros are going to be non-scripted and I will just wing them to make them as authentic as real as possible. An update on my life, not really much going on, just working and making content. My name is also Hash, I'm 24 from the UK. Let me know if I missed anything or if you can expand on this theory or even just have theories of your own. So like and subscribe, love you, bye.